Hi friends, I hope that you all are fine. Today in this video, I am going to share with you about West Bengal politics and West Bengal's newly elected Chief Minister, Mr. Suvendu Adhikari, how the present government under Mr. Suvendu Adhikari has inherited several challenges from last 50 years, not for 50 years, I would say, since independence. West Bengal was ruling by Congress, left front government, and then Trinamool Congress government. Okay, for these last 50 years, if you see the history, you will find that in the initial period of the first 15 years, there were development, and thereafter West Bengal was devastated by nasty politics. West Bengal was devastated by wrong politics, or you see the politics of atrocities, politics of left front government, politics of Trinamool Congress government. Almost all the governments were full of problems, false and wrong policies, and the life and liberty of the people of West Bengal were at stake. So you will see that in the last 50 years, at first 34 years by left front government, and then last 15 years by Trinamool Congress Supremo Mamata Banerjee, the state was ruled. And during the last 50 years, we have always heard that state government is always blamed against the union government, saying that they are behaving stepmotherly with the state government. As always, there were during the last 50 years, there were different parties at the center and in the state. But this is the first time, luckily or fortunately, West Bengal has got a BJP-led government. This party, BJP party, is ruling at the center also for last 12, 13 years. The government came in, BJP government under Mr. Modi came in the center in 2014. So it is 12 years, and you see, this is the first time West Bengal government got a BJP chief minister, and both the parties are same, and there is a version in local language. They say that double engine sarkar or double engine government. So this double engine government, I have been advocating for this double engine government or the same party government in both the center and the state, because as an experienced researcher from the last in the last 25 years, I have seen that West Bengal's development has remained underdevelopment. West Bengal could not develop properly like other states like Maharashtra, Gujarat and other states. West Bengal was once the capital of India, and it was the cultural hub of India. So this name and fame of West Bengal was devastated by the nasty politics, by the devastating politics, and by the politics of threatening, fear and obstruction by both left as well as Trinamool Congress parties. So after 49 or 50 years, West Bengal got such a government whose party is ruling in the center also. Not only that, the union government's leading leaders, including Prime Minister and Home Minister, along with other ministers and chief ministers, deputy chief ministers and political leaders from different states, came to West Bengal to get back the glory of India, because India's glory, India's development largely depends on the development of West Bengal. You see, on the 4th of May, the newly elected government, the election results came out, and in that result, the people saw that the BJP, the Bharatiya Janata Party, has gotten, rather I would say, 207 seats out of 294 seats. One seat by election is due. It will be held on the 21st of this month, because there was mass rigging in elections. That is why re-election has been declared by the election commissioner, and there will be re-election or by-election, not by-election, re-election will be taken place in Falta constituency on 21st of this month. Okay, so the newly elected party formed its government and took an oath of office on the very auspicious day of the Rabindra Jayanti in this year, that fell on the May 9, 2026, and it is the holy or auspicious day because it was the 165 birth anniversary of our Nobel laureate poet Kavi Guru Rabindranath Tagore. And the new chief minister and his Bharatiya Janata Party made the most of it, from the portrait of Tagore on the stage and Rabindra Sangeet during the swearing-in ceremony of Mr. Suvendu Adhikari. Later on, he paid a visit to Jorashako, and there he paid floral tributes to Kavi Guru and recited his poem Chitto Jetha Bhoy Shunno Uchcho Jetha Shir. Mr. Suvendu Adhikari frequently sang this song during the election or in pre-election campaign, because in West Bengal there was a reign of terror, a reign of antagonism, a reign of divisive rule by the Trinamool Congress government. So this is a very grand occasion for Mr. Suvendu Adhikari, the 55-year-old man with handsome figure and a politically very wise and politically very smart, and I would say a very experienced or seasoned political leader who came from East Midnapur, Kathi. And we all know that he is the son of Mr. Shishir Adhikari. Mr. Shishir Adhikari was the main face of the Nandigram movement, or Mamata Banerjee's arrival in the writers. Nor Mamata Banerjee could never come to Navanno or become the chief minister if Mr. Suvendu Adhikari or his father Mr. Shishir Adhikari were not there. Okay, so you see, in West Bengal this is really a very auspicious time. In West Bengal there is a wind of openness, the wind of freshness is spreading or hovering in the sky of West Bengal, because the BJP government came to power. When Trinamool government came to power 15 years back, people respected Mamata Banerjee for her firebrand leadership, for her opposition party leader image, and for her great contribution in politics. But this time, in the last 15 years, what happened? Mamata Banerjee has created a lot of problem in West Bengal because of her dole politics, because of her partition politics, because of her favoritism towards a particular community, and completely lack of law and order, and completely breakdown of law and order in West Bengal, and corruption were too much because there were many scams like food scam, job scam, school service scam. There are like many scams, and always women's situation or women's empowerment were at, were at stake because West Bengal, in West Bengal, women and girls could not become free, they could not move freely, they could not enjoy their life freely, they could not, because Chief Minister herself told that women should not go out at night, but being a leader, she herself is visiting everywhere. This and this type of problem, and always there were rape, and there were, when there were rape or when there were atrocities against women, Mamata Banerjee never came forward to help them. In such a situation, Suvendu Adhikari came to power, BJP-led government came to power, and this BJP-led government is doing a great job. BJP-led government in its first or initial meeting of the cabinet said that they will give away the load, they will give away the land to the defense or to the border security officers to protect the border. Border was unsafe, illegal infiltration was havoc during the Trinamool Congress government, and when the infiltrators or when some criminals from our neighboring countries used to come to India through West Bengal border, and when they came in the inside of West Bengal border, they were given many government facilities like Aadhaar card, voter card, and other government documents in exchange of money. In this way, West Bengal's situation or West Bengal's security, and West Bengal's security cannot be separated from the security of India. So India's security largely dependent on the security and safety of the borders. West Bengal border was completely unsafe. What our neighboring state, Mr. Himanta Biswa Sharma's Assam, could do, West Bengal could not do under the leadership of Mamata Banerjee. So, after coming to the power in the first meeting at Nabanno, the Chief Minister gave away land to BSF or Border Security Force for fencing. It was one of the greatest promises of the BJP. So after coming to power, they implemented the policy. They also said that yesterday also they held another meeting. In both the cabinet meetings, they tried to fulfill some of its promises. They said that, or they took policy that all the schemes, welfare schemes which were running in the Trinamool Congress government will remain as it is, except the religiously based schemes or religiously based money which were given to the priests and muajjems. The muajjem bhata or muajjem allowance has been started in the year 2012, when Mamata Banerjee came to power in the next year, and the Purohit Bhata or priest allowance was started by Mamata Banerjee in 2020. So these schemes were divisionary and partitionary and not for the good of the state. On the basis of religion, paying allowances to some people was not legal and was not ethical too. That is why this government has stopped these allowances. Otherwise, all the allowances, like all the schemes, welfare schemes such as Shobuj Sathi, Konyasri, that will be as it is, and in which was the most important factor for Mamata Banerjee to come back or to come to fight in elections was Lakshmir Bhandar. This Lakshmir Bhandar was replaced by Annapurna Bhandar. Lakshmir Bhandar, in the Lakshmir Bhandar scheme, there were only 1500 rupees for general women, and for SC/ST women it was 1700 rupees. But BJP promised that if they come in power, they will increase it to 3000 rupees, and as per their promise, they said that the recipients of the Lakshmir Bhandar scheme will be receiving rupees 3000 from 1st June onwards. They will not have to apply separately. They will receive the same benefits under the previous scheme. Only the name of the scheme will be changed, and those who are eligible could apply freshly, and for that purpose a new portal is being prepared. Not only that, there was a great facility for women and girls. All women and girls will be able to now move or travel by government buses freely, which was a wonderful and praiseworthy decision taken by this government, as was promised by BJP in its manifesto. As promised in the manifesto, BJP also did what? BJP also understood that the government is suffering from corruption. The previous government did a lot of corruption and many corruption charges were filed, but no investigation or proper investigation was progressed, or there was no good progress or expected progress in the cases of rape cases and all other corruption cases. So the newly government said that all the old cases, those could not be solved yet, will be brought to light. Once again the files will be reopened, and the files have already been started to open, and some absconders and some truants and some lawbreakers were arrested, including a former MLA Mr. Sujit Bosu, and DC, one Deputy Commissioner of Police, was also arrested, and some persons who were involved in atrocities and who were involved in large corruptions have been arrested, and this kind of arrests could be seen many more in the days to come. And the files of Adhikari, where a young doctor of Adhikari College, she was doing her masters, she was brutally raped and killed, and the Mamata Banerjee government tried to hide it from the eyes of the people. People were very much annoyed in West Bengal, and West Bengal, or in our lifetime, we have never seen such a mass movement. It was a spontaneous movement led by the common people of West Bengal, and the flame of this movement spread across India, and it also crossed Indian borders. But Mamata Banerjee did not punish those people who were involved in the crisis. When the Chief Minister Suvendu Adhikari came to power, he said that he will bring Badlao, but it is now have to see whether he can bring real Badlao or real change or not. Mamata Banerjee did not initiate or did not rule the state as per law. Frequently, she disobeyed the rules or orders of High Court, include and even Supreme Court. He did not pay back those people money to the government exchequer. She did not order the to collect money from those who illegally got jobs. She also could not pay DA or dearness allowance to the government employees as promised by her in the pre-election period. But after the elections, in yesterday's cabinet meeting, Suvendu Adhikari and his cabinet decided to give to start the 7th pay commission, though the declaration of 7th pay commission was done by earlier Mamata Banerjee government, and this is nothing new to West Bengal people. West Bengal people expected a declaration of DA or dearness allowance, which was not done by the government, for which a section of government employees are already annoyed and already started to discuss about the future of government employees. The declaration of 7th pay commission for the government employees and the government sponsored institutions or organizations, local bodies, educational institutions, etc. Only declaration or formation of pay commission is not enough. Formation of pay commission and how much they are paying and within how many days they will deliver benefit to the government employees is the main question. So they said that within 45 days they will pay DA and form 7th pay commission. 7th pay commission was already declared by the previous government. The declaration of new pay commission, 7th pay commission, is not new to the West Bengal people. West Bengal people expected a lot from the government, that they will declare or they will pay dearness allowance to the government employees, which was unfound in yesterday's cabinet meeting. So, however, people or government employees have started to giving or started to supporting the government, because it is a new government, and new government must be given some challenge, must be given some time to do work so that they can work. They have just come to power, and definitely they will help people, they will restore law and order, because you will see there are many illegal constructions in many places in West Bengal, and there in Kiljola area some illegal buildings have started to be demolished by bulldozer, and for that he has already started to be getting the epithet of bulldozer Baba, as Yogi Adityanath was used to be called by people in India. Same administration of bulldozer culture is being initiated by the Suvendu Adhikari government or BJP government. If BJP government does this for the right purpose, definitely people of West Bengal will bless him also and continue to support him for the next 5 or 10 or 15 or maybe more years. If they do not hear public sentiment, if they do not hear public's view, then definitely they will also not be in power. You know, power is such a thing, and you may think that people are poor, people are uneducated, people are illegible, people are illiterate, and people cannot understand, people cannot read or write, people are foolish. But this is a completely false idea or utopian idea of the political leaders. Definitely, the people of West Bengal have started to see, have started to praise Mr. Suvendu Adhikari for holding a meeting for Janta Darbar yesterday and he said that on every Monday you will hold the Janta Darbar where the people will come and they will tell their various problems, and within the limits of the government and as per law the government will try to solve those problems. So the BJP MLAs are also very much happy because they have got a new government, they have got a new environment, they have got the blessings of people, and above all they have blessings of our honorable Prime Minister and honorable Home Minister and other ministers. So people have a great expectation from this government. Mainly people of West Bengal want, what are the things people of West Bengal wish? People of West Bengal want peace, people of West Bengal want law and order, they want job, they want security, they want no criminalization of politics, there should not be zero criminalization, there will be safety and security of people including women and girls, there will be low or nil trafficking of girls, of young girls, there will be no marriages of lower ages or underage marriages which are really very social problem, and there will not be corruption. Corruption must be at zero level, because in almost every government office you will find that without paying money no work is done, and police was also inactive for the last 15 years. But now the West Bengal people have started to see that the police has become active under Suvendu Adhikari government or BJP government. You know that West Bengal is not a small state, West Bengal is a big state. Not only that, West Bengal's economy is not so poor, is not so bad. West Bengal is the 6th largest economic state, and but the problem is that its GDP, West Bengal, when left front parties, their total due or total government debt was how much? It was 1.98 lakh crore, and that 1.98 lakh crore has been increased to a large, and now it has become 7.61 lakh crore. So you just imagine Mamata Banerjee government, what the works you are seeing, what the development, infrastructural development, mainly you are seeing everywhere in the way of road, electrification, bridges and beautification, that has been done by borrowing money, and this borrowing money culture was a great, and its dole politics was also very, very bad. Dole politics has been started by almost every government, and this government is also not an exception. If this government has also initiated or told that it will give Annapurna Bhandar, for Annapurna Bhandar only it will have to pay 7,200 crore rupees in a 70 this huge amount, and this, in this way the government must think about skill development and capacity building. Giving doles, I do never support giving doles to people. Giving doles means making paralyzed to the people, to make them mentally paralyzed. But I would say always skill development and capacity building is necessary. Heavy industries are necessary. Let the new government bring some new or big industries, let Tata company be bring back, let other companies bring to West Bengal, let Sundar Pichai start, Google start here, because it is the state where he studied, and let Mr. Ashwini Vaishnav do more infrastructure or do more rail infrastructure and do give more IT hubs, and let the government of India help this new government to waive in the debt of huge debt of 7.61 lakh crore. And I will wish that West Bengal government will take help from the union government, and union government will definitely help the state government, because these are the two states. Now both the states are same. Now both the states are together and they can work together. Definitely the state will become a heaven on earth. And when this government will do as per its fullest capacity, and when this government under Mr. Suvendu Adhikari will clean the law and order, will clean the corruption, and will bring all those criminals into book, and when the criminals will be kept, who will be arrested, there will be a rule of law. People want rule of law. People do not love or like rule of jungle. Rule of jungle is really very pathetic, and rule of jungle was there during the left front government in the last stage, and in last complete 15 years was the rule of jungle led by Mamata Banerjee. And this our annual per capita income is very low nowadays, because it is only 1.71 lakh, but the national average is very much more than this. It is 2.12 lakh rupees. So national state per capita income should have to be increased. For that, job creation should be the first priority, and settling down all disputes and setting up new companies, new factories, new big manufacturing industries. Labor intensive manufacturing labor intensive industries are the highest need of the hour. And Bengal very low. It is now only 0.7%, because always the state government did took money from the companies or factories as hafta. So this was a bad culture started by the Trinamool Congress government. As a result, more than 6,000 companies have left during Mamata Banerjee's regime. So the administration must also address the state's massive migration crisis, and I am very much sure that the steps already started to take by the government of West Bengal is really very praiseworthy. And do you know that unofficial estimates say about 5 million migrant workers are there? So 5 million workers have left Bengal under this rule. So they must have to be brought back to West Bengal, and they should be arranged, they should be given facilities, they should be given jobs. And so if the government pays to women, how many rupees? To women 3,000 rupees. Do you know how much rupees it will have to pay? It will have to pay 72,000 crore rupees. So dole politics, yes, definitely you start and you give maybe for the first 3, 4, 5 years. After that, whenever there will be, at the same time you try to increase capacity. For you told that you will make Lakpati Didis, and you try to make Lakpati Didis, and you try to set up drone industries, computer industries, chip industries, and other information and technology industries, so that people or educated youth can get decent job, not like Mamata Banerjee has told. Mamata Banerjee told that chop muri shilpo, chop muri industries are not the industries are suitable industries for our educated youth. For the educated youth, good decent job with medical facilities, with insurance facilities and other facilities are the necessity. So I would request the new government under Suvendu Adhikari to think all those things, and the ways he is working is good, but it is definitely acceptable that it is not possible for any government to keep all its promises within 1 month, within 2 months, within 3 months, within 5 years. But definitely it should be sensitive, it should be supportive, and it should be humanistic with zero tolerance of corruption and zero tolerance of atrocities. And there must be law and order situation and women's safety and security. Then people will be happy. When people will be happy, the king becomes happy. Here king means the chief minister is happy. When the chief minister is happy, then the people also in turn happy. So there will be a heaven on earth. And we want that West Bengal's culture, West Bengal's glory must bring back under the BJP government, and BJP government must try to achieve this $30 trillion economy by 2047, and it must take a great part, and all the people of West Bengal may participate in its endeavor to make West Bengal a glorious state, a developed state, not a bad state, not a bad culture state, because West Bengal's name has been defamed by Mamata Banerjee's way of talking, way of behaving, and way of administration. So I hope that once again there will be the glory of West Bengal, and with this expectation I would like to conclude my video here, and I must thank all of you for lending your ears for such a long time. Thank you very much.